Welcome back, guys. I am here, excited to react to not episode 1. This stars two of my favorite BL actors, Bo and Ope. And it also starts one of the most salacious things about me that I hate that 2026 is trying to push out into the open, but that is my reading of the Omegaverse. It's wild to me to realize, like, we used to talk in hushed tones about, oh, did you read that? And like now it's like books are out there, shows are out there, movies are out there, and I don't know how to feel. Like, it's very much how, like, when drugs got legalized in a lot of places, like, you would just, well, not drugs, marijuana. Let me pull that back. Folks were like, hey, do we talk about it now? Like, how do we talk about it? And that's sort of how this feels. But I am here. I'm going to react to episode 1. So now that there's a convergence of my favorite things, Bo and Ope, and the Omegaverse when done right, I'm here to check out. I'm not going to say it's the first ever, but I feel like we can kind of count this as the first ever Omegaverse, especially because it's a big production. Unless did something come out this year. I felt like once this was announced, there was another show as well. Let me know in the comments. I'm not quite sure, but I think I've done enough rambling. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and tell me if you want me to come back and react to the other shows. So let's go. Also, one more thing. There is a 50-50 chance this video might get taken down depending on how the gods of Aichi want to play. So if there is any extra blockage on what you're watching, no, that's why. But other than that, let's jump into the show. Oh my God, I did not fully tell you what the show is about. Forgive me. So I just assumed if you're here, you know what you're about to watch. But for those of you who do not takes place in an Omegaverse world where you have one of the main leads. He is an Omega who does not know he is an Omega, which is wild. I don't know how you're in an Omega world and somehow exist without knowing you're in an Omega, in like an Omegaverse world. And then you have the Alpha, played by the other main character. I hate me, but I don't know which is Bo and O, because that's just the way my mind works. It's not disrespect to them, it's just my brain. Anyway, Bo, one of the main leads, is an alpha. He's a true alpha. So you've got true alphas, and betas. And if you don't know what the Omegaverse is, and you're like, what is all this jibber jabbering you're doing? Well, essentially, Jesus Christ, how do I explain it? Omegaverse is a world where men can get pregnant. Long story short. Do with that what you will. So, in this story, Bo and Oates' characters are fated to meet. One's a true alpha, one's an Omega who doesn't know that he's an Omega, and his pheromones. And pheromones are basically like your scents. So, when you meet your like real partner, your true love, your destined one, like you mark them. And when you mark them, you're once the alpha, Omega's don't be marking. When the alpha marks the Omega, or, some cases beta, that signifies like a literal till death do us part union. So if one dies, the other will follow. Put it that way. So in this story, these are the characters. They're going to meet. They're going to fall in love, and I'm sure shenanigans would occur. Again, this is kind of being considered, especially for a project of this size, like the first Omega series. So I'm excited, and I like Bo and O, but they're also very salacious. And I saw them in My Stubborn, and thank God I didn't react to that. That would have just been me blushing. But I don't even know if like I know how to react anymore. So bear with me. But we're both like gonna absolutely figure it out. So I'm gonna press play now. Okay, I love that. Look at that. Guys, they're like, for those of you who don't know what this is about, let's explain. So, Fatsa, male, age 24, Secondary sex, not applicable. Pheromone, not applicable. Again, I guess if he's the kind of character who does not know he's an Omegaverse, I see why he, yeah, hope this explains something to you. Secondary sex, I feel like that's if they can change. I haven't read those type of Omegaverse, but that, I'll do some research. God, my life. I love me a rich alpha. Do not look, there are exceptions to the broke alpha rule, but please do not come to me if the alpha ain't rich. Because how you going to be a provider if you can't provide? Think about it. Okay, I love that. We love a capable Omega. Damsels in distress Omegas who owe a debt. We will tolerate you, but secretly we love a Omega who is capable of defending himself. Okay, we've got some additional information here. Sang Noir, male, 21, secondary sect Omega. Okay. Pheromone, beer petals. That is a lovely scent. That feels really lovely, like light, soft. I like that. I like imagining their pheromone scent. It's just really fancy perfume. But okay. So there's a heat wave. So you guys are going to have to deal with me fanning myself while I try not to die reacting to this. But this scene reminds me of a TikTok I saw where there was like a stud. And she was like, oh my God, guys, another stud like hit on me. And she was like, I'm you. Why are you hitting on me? We're the same. And I laughed so hard. And that kind of reminds me of this with like an Omega, like hitting on another Omega. Like, this is adorable. What are these eyebrows? Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're introduced to another character, 25, a true alpha, Nocturne and Fleur. So Nightflower? I don't know, but he needs to tweeze his eyebrows. That's all I got. I would be wrong if I did not mention his hairstyle. I do like how it's longer on the sides and kind of wavy. For like a lot of you, if you don't know, a lot of the I might be wrong, but the Omegaverse and like werewolf law, oh my God, all kind of fit together. If you think about, like, let's go with the most popular one, Twilight with Jacob. You know, they're animals, they're beastly, they have a lot of hair. So that's sort of the vibes I'm picking up here. Hair. It's funny. Okay, so hopefully you guys can kind of see how the screen just got hazy. That is an effect of pheromones. So omegas and heat give off pheromones. And alphas are kind of known to be ridiculously drawn to it. They are like, oh my, like it's kind of sexual assaulty in a lot of ways, because a lot of alphas just sort of lose their minds and will also pounce on an omega who is in heat and does not consent. But the idea is it's a scent that is giving off and kind of used to like lure, whether or not in this case an omega would like to lure anyone in. And with him right here, we see he kind of repels it off. It's not affecting him. He's not acting irrationally. Side eye. So I guess that's what makes him a true alpha. Interesting. I don't know everything about the Omegaverse. I know my lane, and I stay in it because it gets very overwhelming quickly. They have now introduced another character within the Omegaverse to us. Ongsa, male, 25, secondary sex, beta, pheromone. We don't know. I wonder. Is it because like they haven't probably gone into heat yet? Is that why we don't know what their pheromone is? Who's making that decision for us not to know what their pheromone is. I am talking too much for a show this long. I gotta. Okay, so I'm really confused as how he does not know the world he's in. Because again, this is like a societal structure. So did he like was he transported into this world? Did he have like amnesia? Like what's going on? Why don't you know? Like again, this is not like whenever Omegaverse exists in the world, it's not like a big secret. It's woven into like the society. So I'm confused. Why did I explain anything? Why did I explain anything if you guys were just gonna why did I do work? Like, see, just this bullshit conversation they've just had about how they think he's an alpha is part of society, right? Oh, you're an omega, you're a damsel, you don't know how to take care of yourself, blah blah blah. You need a protector. But from everything we've seen, he seems logical. He seems like he knows how to fight. He knows how to like deal with situations, and they all attribute that to being an alpha. And I'm side-eyeing that. I don't like that. I love that he put on a jacket and everyone's like, you're probably an alpha. Mind you, he's also skipping such an omega. Just an omega with a jacket on. So hopefully you guys can see what's happening here. A little bit of vapor has come off from this cup. It's not because it's hot. It's the pheromones, and he's going to smell it now, and it's going to like activate stuff in his brain. This is such a silly genre. I am mad this is now we've normalized. Because this is just an insane genre that should never have seen the light of day. But you know what? Here we are, and we're going to support. And now he's being a weirdo sniffing the cup because he's like, oh my God, this smells so good. This is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. Why does it smell like that? I've got to, it becomes a literal obsession to find your mate. Okay, so this is like minute 15. He finds him by minute 30. I feel like they're going to drag this out. Like, they're going to make it hard for us. So, yeah, minute 30. Let's see if I'm wrong. You guess in the comments and then update with your actual results. What did I say? Check the CCTV. My guy, if you don't calm down. That is a really nice globe. If you guys are on TikTok, you know Jordan the Stallion? Am I making that up? Anyway, he just showed these globes that I must have, but why are these globes like $300? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I really want it. It's like operated by the sun and like, I don't know, magnets and shit, but it looks so well carved. But if you know about it, let me know if it's a scam. Because, like, I don't know. I be side-eyeing Jordan sometimes because you either got too much money or too much time, and I don't know which one it is. Is that him or someone else? I'm going to have to cover that up real quick and post that. What is happening? Have they met before? Who was that? Now, I got to go back. I'm nosy. I don't think that's him at all. No, that's absolutely not Bo. No. Huh. Interesting. I wish you guys knew how hot it is. It is like 110 degrees and I'm recording this and I miss my air conditioner. So please, please make sure you leave a like and you subscribe because I am literally dying reacting to this right now. Thank you. Are they mafia? Are they goons? Is he a corporate 9-to-5er? Is he rich? I'm gonna stop that now. Oy vey. Oh, they rich. They're generational rich. Interesting. Like, you've got a lady's maid right there. You've got everything's white. So I always say when you have impeccably white walls like this, you're paying someone to maintain it. His dad's got on an ascot like we're still in the times of colonialism. So this is old wealth. So, interesting. Love the statues. Okay, introducing. Here we go. Alpha, okay. Quiet heat. Again, you see what I mean when I say their pheromones could essentially be perfume campaigns. And I would not be surprised if the most popular characters from this show end up with a perfume campaign like named after their pheromones. That would just be smart coupling of marketing and blah blah blah. So this family just got nothing but alphas in it? Like, damn. Okay. He is really giving me crisscross from the 90s right now. Just FYI. This is very crisscross. Again, why did I explain anything? Why did I explain anything not? I'm just going to be quiet next time. Oh my God, I cannot believe they're really about to do a flashback historical on like the Omegaverse. That is kind of wild, but let's see what they have to say. Interesting graphic of a baby. Yeah, so just like FYI, Omegas are essentially women in this world, and their plight is the plight of women. And not having control of your sexual and reproductive rights. Like, I could go into the bigger topic of the correlation of the Omegaverse and our real life societal life and how one was born of the other, but I probably am not qualified. But I do want to just mention it's not just fun and games. There is actual reason why this exists. And yeah, it's deep. Interesting. So he's not an Omega. See, this is what I love about the Omegaverse. Don't be out here judging people based on looks and perception, right? Because up until this point, they've all sort of been like, oh, you know, you're the alpha, and now he's like, I'm smelling something. That means he's smelling his pheromones, which means for him to be able to smell his pheromones, he's an alpha. Ooh. Plot progression. I like that. Okay, so I will capitulate. Minute 32. I feel like I win still. Like, it's within the plus or minus 2 minute range. So, wow. I only win if the next scene is his alpha coming through the door. But I feel like I'm going to win because he's going through heat right now. And you need your alpha for that. So let's see. Let's see, guys. Like, my thing is... where was your boy? Your boy was just over the counter. Why is your boy not like, do you need an ambulance? What's going on? He just disappears, and now you over here, like, losing your mind. It's funny. Look, whoever did his hair, kudos. I love every single strand of waves. So we've definitely got some family dynamic situation happening here. I don't know why homeboy is so angry. Maybe he found and lost his Omega at one point, IDK. But he still needs to trim his eyebrows. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get over it. But yeah, interesting to see where this dynamic leads and what's causing it. I think that'll be a good point of the story. Interesting. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they don't meet at all this episode. Or maybe they meet in like the last 10 seconds of the episode to, of course, draw us in for episode 2. But let's see. Got 10 minutes left. Let's see where this ends. Omega. Okay, he is officially an Omega, y'all. Ooh, that's a nice car. That's a nice rich person car. Looks like those Transformer cars. Honey, you're not an alpha. What's this about? Oh, I'm gonna guess it's the guys from earlier in the episodes that he beat up back for revenge, most likely. I was about to be like, boy, you better start running. Oh no. So they do meet before the end of the episode. He's like, get your hands off my man. Do you not know I'm a true alpha? Let me show you what a true alpha does. It's adorable. This is cute. This is such fancy. Oh, I love it. Okay, okay. Out here moving like Cloud from Final Fantasy. Or is it Sephiroth, actually? Sephiroth was smooth with it. He was kind of smooth with it. So this is the point of the story, obviously, where their pheromones are just commingling. So this is only going to end one way. Maybe that was him in that flashback and it was just a really bad angle. Oh, he gonna bite him. No. Yeah, that's trifling. You can't just bite someone you met, my guy. Oh my God. Wow. He just went for it. No preamble or nothing. No foreplay. Just like locked and wow. That's where we're gonna. I was not expecting him. I was not expecting him to bite him out the gate. That's wildness. You can't normally like they woo you a bit. They like take you on a date or two. They feed you some, lure you back to their lair. They're just not like biting you out the gate. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Someone said I have no patience, and he was like, "Yeah, that's my man," and instinctively bit him. Now, what did I say earlier? You can't just be out here because you smell someone and they smell mad good. You can't just be out here biting them without consent. So this is going to be a problem because regardless of if I'm your fated mate or not, I need you to ask permission. I need you to be like, hey, my name is John. Hey, how's your week been? Hey, what city are you from? You can't just go straight into biting me. And we've kind of seen what this he has. So this is really like, we're married. And I don't know your name. So how is this going to work? Where is this going to end? I need to see next week's preview, y'all. Pure Omega. Oh my God. Don't anyone bite your neck. He's not even like Omega. He's a pure Omega. Oh, you're done. You're done, buddy. Okay, so that is it. That is officially episode 1 of Not Down. It has been watched. Let me know. What do you guys think of this show? I think it could have been like less minutes. I don't know if it needed to be like 50 minutes. This could have been like 40 minutes, but I'm only saying that because I'm recording a reaction. So it hits a little bit differently. But this is enjoyable. Again, I love Bo and O. They are so cute together. And I'm looking forward to how they bring this world into focus. If we are actually going to see like a baby bump. Okay, so like I also talked about ABO Desire. And yes, that was a Chinese BL. He got pregnant, but we didn't really see a lot of the pregnancy and we didn't see the childbirth. We did see a kid. So I wonder if we're going to see pregnancy go longer and like actual childbirth. Like, oh my God. Anyway, that's all I've got. Guys, if you've liked my reaction, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to come back for episode 2. If not, I'll probably just be watching along and tune in when I tune in, unless there's like an actual like, rah, please react to it, and all that good stuff. Because it does take a lot of time to record. Like again, right now it's like 110 degrees and you guys are probably like, oh, she looks so dewy. It's because I'm sweating like hell. It is 110 degrees. I'm not dewy, I'm sweaty. But it looks great on camera. I do agree. But outside of that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you soon. Bye.